Hi, I'm Paul Cross. This video illustrates and explains how our assignments in News Development class, assignments 1 through 6, come together, they flow and develop the skills right through one another through the entire semester of the course News Development. This is especially true in the case of assignments A4 through A6, and I'll explain that in just a moment here. What we're doing here is a real assessment of building your radio news skills through the assignments. Think of assignment 1. That's where we were talking about what goes into a good lead sentence and structure of a story. In assignment 2, we examined a professional newscast to examine how they're doing it and analyze it. In assignment 3, you are working with a tip sheet and building your own story following the points of radio style you've been learning through 1 and 2. And then in assignments 4 through 6, although we did them over a number of weeks, as we'll illustrate, we're really compressing what a radio news reporter does day to day. So this is giving us an authentic assessment of the way you are building your radio news skills that you will use in a real professional station. Here is what you are working on: an interview and actuality coming from A4, the voicer coming from A5, and a newscast with story coming through A6. So let's look at it. A4, we did in about week 9. You did an interview, and then you had to come back to class and pull an actuality from it just as you would in a newsroom. And then you got some feedback on it. And in A5, you had to write a voicer, and that came in about, let's say, week 12. And you got some feedback on it. And then you had to write a newscast, A6, in about week 14. And that newscast needed to include a copy story based on the interview that you did in A4. And you develop that and see how it flows. But look, here's what happens in a radio newsroom. Let's say the scenario here is that your job as a radio news reporter in this particular radio station is you go out and cover events and report in the morning. In the afternoon, you do some newscasts on air. So we compress this now into your workday. A4, the interview, needs to take place at 10 o'clock in the morning. A5, the voicer, needs to be ready at 11 o'clock in the morning because the newscaster on air needs a voicer based on your story. And A6, the story and newscast you're going to write are your 1 o'clock newscast, your first newscast of the day. There's an authentic assessment case building how you develop your skills and move them through the assignment. So now you're ready to be a radio news reporter. And we'll have more tips on radio news reporting in this ongoing series. I'm Paul Cross, and stay with us. We'll have more another time.